My name is Emily Elizabeth Dickinson. I was born in a small town of Amherst, Massachusetts, on December 10, 1850. My father was a lawyer. He owned a great fortune. Me and my sister Liviana and my brother William led a life full of privilege and comfort. I was always a very unsociable child. I hated attending classes because I didn't like leaving my room, not even sunbathing. Despite I did my higher education at Amherst Academy was founded by my family. I was always attracted to literature. I hated mathematics, but after all I was an excellent student. I mastered many languages and I really liked to write and read. A lot of my adult life I spent inside my house. My family went a lot of meetings, but I really didn't like them. One of my main influences within literature was William Shakespeare. I admired and always felt affinity for the way he portrayed a love and life's adventures. I spent my time producing poems, but no one knew of their existence, in which I spoke about it and the figure of love through destruction and loneliness. Some curious facts about me are I almost always wore white, usually wearing nice ones. I was not insociable. I didn't get married. I never had children. Friends I had very few, and I didn't like to see them. I used to communicate through letters, and one of the books that marked my life was Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë. I love gardening. I took care of my greenhouse, and that's why I mention plants in my poems. I always showed me in love, but never revealed who many said a student, a friend of my father's, and even my sister-in-law. I didn't like to travel, and the only time I did it was 12 years before I died. I was suffering from Bright's disease, a chronic kidney problem. Because of this, I was sitting in a chair. While I was living, only 7 to 10 of my poems were published. Most of them were anonymous and without my consent. Finally, after 15 years, locked up, on May 15 in 1886, I died in my house dressed in white. In my last letter, I wrote the phrase "call back," referencing one of my greatest, Conway, who, along with my full name, my date of birth and death, were engraved in my white stony color. In memory of Emily Dickinson.